Welcome in everyone and welcome to the Cup of Tea channel. So Blizzcon is currently underway as we speak, and we received some new news about the future of Diablo 4 when it comes to seasons, but additionally the announcement of the first expansion coming late next year known as the Vessel of Hatred. This expansion is going to be focusing around Mephisto and Neyrelle after the events of the base game in Diablo 4 after we defeated Lilith, and additionally we have a campfire chat tomorrow at 2:30 PM PDT or 9:30 PM GMT UK time. They may give us a little more information with the expansion, but I think it's going to be focusing around what's coming for season 3, which will be out in January. And before I go into a little bit more detail what they spoke about today, here is the official announcement trailer for the expansion. Enjoy.
We have each played a part in what has happened here. You abdicated your choice to this child, and with every step she takes, I grow stronger. There will be no salvation in the light.
So the presentation itself didn't go into major detail of what's to be coming for the future for season 3, but that obviously will be going over in the campfire chat tomorrow. But what they started off with the presentation is the changes they have already applied with season 2, which we've all been enjoying very much. So with the end game bosses such as Duriel, where you could unique target farm and the potential chance to get uber uniques, as well as the changes to the item power level. So depending on the monster level, the higher the monster, the better the item level increase, and additionally the quality of life changes they also have been applying. But they did say they are still planning to do itemization rework and improvements right there, and they have said for the player base to come forward with feedback as well so they can help improve the game, so it's a much more enjoyable experience for us all. We also had the recent addition with the target training dummy in patch 1.2.1, but during the presentation one particular slide actually piqued my interest. As you can see here, it says gems as a crafting material. It just seems like a general quality of life improvement. However, if you recognize these gems a while back, this was actually released in a data mine leak. These were higher level gems than the ones we currently have. These gems aren't currently in the game as we speak, but alongside that data mine we also had a world tier 5. So I feel like in the campfire chat they may actually announce a new world tier to be released, so the overworld is going to have a much higher difficulty, which means potential chances for more legendaries, but also the chance to farm these gems also. During the panel they've also said they're going to be bringing in new content very soon, even before season 3 is out in January. So starting things off, we are going to get 5 unique class specific rings, and these are actually going to have malignant powers, the powers that we had in season 1, and which is quite interesting because they're bringing something from a previous season and combining it with season 2. Does this mean for season 3 we will also get the malignant rings and maybe some form of vampiric power ability or item put into season 3? Who knows? And rolling in on December 5th, first things first, they're going to be updating the occultists in your towns and cities when it comes to enchanting. They're now actually going to be adding a preview window, so when you place the item in, it's going to give you a table to show what stats can be potentially rolled on that item rather than guessing or having to find like a web page to provide the information. But also coming in on the 5th of December, we have the Abattoir of Zir. This is going to be a 6-week event designed for players level 100, and when you complete it, you will be able to obtain Lord Zir's Paragon board. This is constructed from the very Vampire Lord's blood as quoted. They did say this content is going to be difficult from the get-go, and then as you progress through it, it's going to get more and more challenging. So if you're looking for something to push your skills and abilities, this is the thing to try out. And then lastly, when it comes to events in December, we have the Midwinter Blight event. This is going to be released on the 12th of December, which will last for 3 weeks. It's going to be located in the Fractured Peaks region, and they said to be on the lookout for a red cloaked terror. What could that mean? And for news on Season 3, the only thing they have given us is the news of leaderboards coming into play, which we did kind of know was going to be happening. But the way they're going to be designing this is going to be a weekly challenge dungeon known as the Gauntlet. You'll be competing as the class that you're playing, whether it be your friends, clan members, or the world. And at the end of the week, whoever will be of the highest rank of that class will be put into the Seasonal Hall of Ancients, and it will display their name and what build they used. And then at the end of the panel is where they announce the next expansion for Diablo 4, which will be out late 2024, the Vessel of Hatred. This is going to be based upon a new region familiar with Diablo 2 players known as Torajan, but the locals call it Nahontu. There you go, bit of lore. And then with this is going to come new content, new ways to play, and additionally a new never seen before class. With leaks from the other day, they said it's known to be as a Spiritborn, but it could change in the future, and we may find out in Campfire Chat tomorrow. And that pretty much covers everything that they went over at Blizzcon for Diablo 4. They're going to be doing their Campfire Chat tomorrow. I'm going to be tuning in over on my live stream, so if you want to watch it with me, you can find me over at twitch.tv/Cuppa__T. And until then, chat, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.